Enjoying secrets of a sugar daddy? How about a little something extra? Here's today's dose of extra sugar with Marcus.
Hey, this is Marcus, and welcome to this segment of Extra Sugar. All right, today's going to be a fun one. It's a little bit different. You're going to really enjoy this one. And if you go to patreon.com/Secrets of a Sugar Daddy podcast, you're going to find a special treat there if you are a member, a VIP member. Now, we do have a free membership, which comes with some previews and a little bit of information, but the full-blown VIP membership, which is only $10 a month, gets you full access to a lot of things on the Patreon. First of all, you become a supporter of the show, which we really appreciate, and that money does go towards this podcast. It's very expensive to rent the studios and do the editing and all the promotion, and we certainly aren't making money off of it, but this will help defray the expenses. And what you get for that, you get access to all the episodes before they are released to the public. You get photos from behind the scenes that we do not post on Instagram. You'll get first invitation to our next party, and coaching and profile review is included with that. So you definitely want to go sign up there. Don't wait. As we get more members, the ones who signed up first get priority to the parties. So obviously we want to reward those people that have contributed the most. And so don't wait, get signed up. But I have a special thing that I've already loaded onto the Patreon account, and that is some behind the scenes photos, actual real life photos from my security camera in my garage about a story I talked about on episode 5. This was a crazy story. This happened 6 years ago, 2018. And I had met a girl, and things went interestingly back at my place. And when she invited her quote unquote driver, who was her gay best friend, into the house, it got even more interesting. So we talk about that. We give the whole story on episode 5. And what I'm going to do is include that clip right now so you can enjoy it. But I would encourage you to, if you haven't listened to episode 5 or even like the first episodes, the show is still a little raw. We're still trying to figure out where we're going with the show, but it's really funny. We get into a lot of fun stories, Amy and I, and this one we cover pretty well. You will actually get to see the girl and the driver that I'm talking about. It's on Patreon right now. She's topless and looking into a mirror. Anyway, it's pretty funny. Enjoy the clip. We'll talk to you at the end.
But she met me there at the restaurant, and I said, well, do you want to just follow me home? I don't live far from here. And she goes, no, I'll ride with you. I'm like, what about your car? She goes, oh, no, I have a driver. He's sitting outside, and
what?
I'll just tell him to wait. Like,
she has a driver?
Yeah. I said, I'm confused. What do you mean you have a driver? She goes, oh, it's my best friend. He's gay, but we're best friends.
Oh,
and,
my gosh.
You know, he drove me here.
That's a pimp. You
no,
got
he
pimped.
wasn't. No, he wasn't.
That was a pimp.
No, let me finish the story.
Okay, all right.
He was definitely not a pimp.
That had to be a pimp. Like, if she has a driver, like, come on. Okay, let's go.
So I never thought of it that way, but I'm pretty darn sure it wasn't a pimp.
Think about it.
No, wait until you hear the rest of the story.
Okay.
So we go over to my place, and she asked if I have some Tito's, which I did, some vodka, and we started drinking and drinking more. She was a tiny thing and could not really hold her liquor and started getting a little crazy. Anyway, we go in my bedroom. We're starting to mess around, haven't got too far yet, and her phone rings. And she goes, oh, hold on. I think this is my friend, blah, blah, blah. I can't remember his name, the driver. We'll just call him the driver. She goes, hey, he's right outside. Can he come in and use your restroom? Wait, what? Right outside the house? How did he even know where I live? She goes, oh, he has tracking on my phone. He always knows where I'm at all times. Okay, now I'm looking at your face.
Oh my gosh, what are you thinking? Like, What? Okay, you have to continue this story because that is a pimp. That is a straight up pimp. What is wrong with you? Oh my God. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh,
I'm
geez.
dying over here. I'm crying. I'm laughing so hard. Okay, go.
So I'm like, can he use the restroom somewhere else? I mean, I said, fine, he can come in and use my restroom.
What?
So he comes in, hey, and the guy comes in. He's this skinny white guy, gay as the day is long. Mm-hmm. He seemed okay. Didn't seem like a pimp to me. I didn't get that vibe out of him. Anyway, she said he's my best friend. Mm-hmm. Okay, so he goes to the bathroom, and we're sitting there, and he comes out of the bathroom, and she starts talking to him. And like he's trying to walk out of the room to go back to the car, and she's just talking to him. And then she goes, come here. And we're both I'm laying on the bed. She's kind of sitting on the bed, half naked. And she's, here, come here. And he gets closer, and then she starts pulling him into the bed. Here, join us. Come here. I'm sitting there going, okay, hold on.
She's trying to get like a threesome there.
You can do it.
There's other ways, I guess.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
She's pretty slick, I guess. I don't know why you didn't think that was a pimp in the beginning.
That never actually crossed my mind, but
I know. I just can't.
Anyway, I was sitting there thinking,
slick
hey,
move on her part.
there's nothing wrong with it. I'm fine with it, but it's not my scene, right? I'm kind of heterosexual woman.
You don't have
man.
to. You don't have to touch a guy.
I know, but I didn't want him in my bed with me. It was just so awkward. It was on our first date.
Why didn't he use your guest bathroom? Is what I'm not wondering. Like, you have multiple bathrooms in your house. Like, why did you even let him into your bedroom?
I don't know. You do crazy things when you've got a half-naked girl in your room and a lot of drinks. So anyway, they start talking, and she goes, hey, can I go smoke a cigarette with my driver?
So-and-so.
I know, I can't remember his name. Can we go out in the garage? And I said, sure, just go out there. So I'm laying there going, this is turning into an absolute disaster. I'm thinking, and I'm not turned on anymore. I'm not aroused. It's just not a good situation for me. So they're out there for like 20 minutes smoking.
I would have locked the doors
and just talking.
Bye, guys.
So she finally comes back in the bedroom, and she starts trying to make out with me. And I'm just immediately, and I wasn't aroused, and she noticed that, and she goes, fine, if you're not into this, I'm just leaving. And so she just storms out of the room and yells at him, and they go outside and drive away. Oh, but she left her phone in the room. So I'm thinking,
oh my God.
I
would have just thrown it outside.
I know. So anyway, he comes back in and tries to get the phone. I can't remember why, but I said, no, I want to talk to her. This is,
Why do you want to talk to her?
I don't know. It was just a weird
gotcha.
situation.
Yeah.
So she comes in, grabs the phone out of my hand, and they storm off and leave. So this was, I don't know, let's say this is 10 o'clock, 10:30 at night. Yeah. So about midnight, she texts me and says, hey, I think I left my Jimmy Choo shoes there. And sure enough, I look, and there's these leopard skin looking high heel shoes in my bedroom. And
oh, Jimmy Choo. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, pretty expensive shoes. So I said, well, I tried them on. They weren't my size, so come get them, and I'll just set them outside on the front porch.
That's funny.
And sure enough, they came and got them. But, oh, my goodness. And that was the last I ever heard from her.
Thank God. You didn't want those.
So
her posse coming back to.
That was kind of a crazy first date.
That is, okay.
That was one that I decided to have
Marcus, let me ask you
and
this.
plan a night.
What did we learn from this situation?
I haven't learned jack shit.
What did we learn from this situation? When a girl immediately says, hey, I have a driver, run. Don't invite her anywhere.
Yeah.
Maybe exit that situation as quickly and as safely as possible. Yeah. Don't allow someone that says, oh, I have a friend here. Can they come in to use your restroom? Say no. If they have their own vehicle, we should probably not be doing that. You never know. There could be, who knows what some people could do. They could be trying to like find access to your house. Like, there's, Yeah.
Y-
So I'm
In the beginning,
not-
I wasn't the smartest cookie.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that clip. It was a lot of fun reminiscing that story. And again, you will get to see photos of the actual girl and driver on our Patreon site. I've just put those on there. She's topless, pretty darn good figure for being in her 30s, and you're going to want to see that. Now you can't really, you can't really make out her face, so I've protected them, but it is actual footage from my garage security camera when they spent about 20 or 30 minutes or so in the garage doing they were smoking a cigarette and just chatting while I'm in bed waiting for her to return. But it's a really funny it's some good photos. Anyway, that's at patreon.com/secrets of a sugar daddy podcast. And follow us on Instagram at the same name, Secrets of a Sugar Daddy. And if you have any fun stories, we'd love to hear those at secretsofasugardaddy.com. All right, we got a really good episode coming out on Tuesday, so you're going to want to hear Katie and I break down a lot of interesting situations along with some listener letters. And the show seemed like it went super fast because we were having a lot of fun, but you're going to want to catch that on Tuesday, or if you're a Patreon member, I'm going to be loading it up now. All right, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
We hope you enjoyed your Extra Sugar with Marcus. As always, visit our website, secretsofasugardaddy.com, to comment or tell us your story.